is officially the month of June. Oh my gosh, it is the last month of the quarter. Guys, we got this. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my closing of my budget of the month of May, just so I can reflect and see what I prioritize over what I actually want to prioritize. So sometimes we think that this is what I want to prioritize, but your budget tells you a different story. So we're going to have a look at my budget, and we're also going to have a look at the goals that I set at the beginning of May to see if I've achieved any. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Noma, and let's get into this budget. I'm not gonna do the June budget as yet. I'm just gonna close up the month of May. But first, I need to just update how much we actually spent in the past 2 weeks. Obviously, I wasn't able to record YouTube videos, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm just gonna quickly update the bank charges. We actually ended up spending 630, not 550, so that was over budget. Saved, yep. Gap cover, so that was 530. Many chats is 590. Netflix is 159. Apple 209. Electricity ended up putting 300 rand, and petrol 300 rand. And then the week that we are currently in, like this last week, and now we're starting a new month. Oh my word. So electricity is 399. Loan, yep, so I'm just gonna say 97 just to round up. Loan to also 27, so I put 100 rand extra. Food, let me just see. Oh, so we spent around 750 on food. Petrol 300. Shopify, so 490 on Shopify. TV ended up 4,300. We had budgeted the 5,000 on TV. And Google, so that's a business expense. I ended up paying for 2 months, which was 402 or 409. I can't remember, 402 or 409. So that is our spending for the month of May. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move on to the closing page, which is this one over here. So if you have your BFFs, just open to this page and write all your categories over here. Categories will come from the planning that we did at the beginning of the year, these ones over here. So as you can see, utilities, food, debt, health insurance, health and insurance, or insurance alone, whatever, entertainment, Scala, savings, household, investment, special days, beauty, and miscellaneous. Okay, so I'm gonna write down, let me just move my laptop a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna write down my categories. So the income that we received this month is 77. And then the categories that I am working with. So the first one will always be household. Second one is utilities. And then food. So whether it's eating out or groceries, I'm just gonna put it all in one thing. And then debt. And then health and insurance. So the reason why I group it together, it's because literally my critical illness cover and my disability cover is so that it can pay out at an event of any of those critical illness diagnoses or a disability without having that cost implication. So that's where the insurance comes in, as well as health, because some things are too severe for a medical aid, and that's when, if you are covered, you can, claim. So I just group it in one. Transportation, business expense, entertainment, savings, investment, beauty, miscellaneous, and giving. Okay, so these are the categories that I'm working with, and how much actually was budgeted over here. So I think actually what I'm going to do is next month I'm going to write this section first, before I do my budget. So for the month of June, I'm going to start with this budgeted section first, and then at the end of the month, I just come back and I write how much I actually spent, because that would save a lot of time. Alrighty, so the first category is going to be household. So for household, we are going to be looking at rent. So we're looking at only the actuals. So for the first one is 10,000. So I'm going to tick this because I've counted it. Plus toiletries, so plus 354. Okay, more rent over here, so plus 1,500. Gosh. Okay, can you guys see? Or is it too zoomed in? Okay, and plus laundry, so that was 542. Okay, so this is all I'm going to add. So that is 12,396. So I'll put that under actual 396, but I'll leave the budgeted parts just because I don't want this video to be too long. Actually, yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. Okay, let's move to the next one, which is utilities. So first utility is, here's electricity. Why do I feel like I did put electricity again and I just didn't document it? Let's look at my calendar. Okay, so I've got this electricity here that I was counting. But I just feel like I did put, oh, there it is, yeah, 400 Rand here. So 700 in total on utilities. I knew it. I knew I'm missing something. These are the only utilities, right? Power. Should I add Wi-Fi? I think so. It makes sense, hey? So it's 700 plus 399. Yeah, that's all. So 1099. 1099. Okay, food is all over the place. So what I'm gonna do is I just add it from here. Oh, now I've confused myself because I feel like I'm missing some stuff now. Okay, but food on the first week here we spent 1101, so 1,101 Rand. On the second week was 1092, and then there's also cake and stuff, but I think I'll put that as miscellaneous because that was for Mother's Day. Okay, so week 3, is there any food? Nope. Week 4 there is food for 750, and then we also did eat out, which I just need to check if I calculated that. So food, that was the budget. Giving, preschool, Adobe cake. Okay. Did I document this? 592 plus 740. And then, yeah, this 440 here. And then, yeah, this 300. Okay, I got that one. And 750. Okay, so we ended up spending 3,683 Rand on food. 3683. Okay, so debt. $97 plus 27, and also credit cards, 750 and 1,000. 14,150. That's going to be the most spent on category. 14,150. Health and insurance. Okay, so what you're probably going to realize is that there's no medical aid here. So medical aid, we sorted it out by a different income. So that we're changing actually our medical aid, and then we're going to get a new one. So I'll have to keep you updated on that one. But the only insurance we have is the 2.5, the health insurance, the health and insurance. So 2.5, and then the gap cover of 513. Okay, so what have I counted? I've counted that plus 530, 30. Okay, I've counted the food. When it comes to insurance, I think I'm going to add the wills as well. The wills, health and health insurance. So plus 376, 3406. Let's add you there. Food. Yeah, food. We've counted food. Gap cover. Okay, so that will be 3406. Transportation. This is my last month paying the car insurance for 1.4, guys. It's gonna be way less than that next month, which is exciting. Well, this month that we've just started. What else? Is there any petrol? No, there's fuel over here, so plus 300. Another petrol plus 300. And another petrol, so plus 300. So 2,300 Rand is transportation. And then business, courier guy here, 500 Rand. Tele and Zoom, so plus 350, plus 350. Yeah, giving business, so plus 490. Many chats, 590. 590. Apple, plus 209. Plus Shopify, plus 490. Plus Google, so plus 502. Okay, so 3481. Entertainment. Okay, Netflix 159. TV 43. So 4459. Okay, savings. No savings here. Most of the savings, I actually wrote them over here. So here we save 5,000. Another 4,000 here. Another 1,050. That was cash. Okay, that's also 10,050 into savings. Oops. Investments, that's our retirement, so that is 1.5. Beauty. I didn't spend much on beauty, which is good. Did I add Skylar here? Oh my gosh, I didn't add Skylar. Sorry guys. Let me just add Skylar, and I also just realized bank charges. Bank charge. Alright, so now we're looking at beauty. I don't think I spent much on beauty. Hair for $4.50. Let me check my calendar as well. Oh gosh, yeah, hair only $4.50. Any miscellaneous? So I think I will count the Mother's Day stuff as a miscellaneous. So what is that, $4.60? I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, so $4.60. Giving, which was quite a lot this month. So we've got 1.5. I'm looking at my calendar actually, which is 1.5 plus 700 plus 200. So 2,400 Rand. Skylar, oh, she is another expensive one. So her swimming was 3,600, and her other swimming, which we didn't pay for as yet, I don't know what's going on with that swimming. And then the preschool money that I spoke about on the last video. So that was another 2,200, and then anything else. Oh, and I did also pay for her school trip. They're going on a school trip, which was 300 Rand. And then there was Slippers Day, which was 20 Rand. Yeah, I think that's all. For Skylar, so that is 6,200 Rand. And then bank charges, which was 630. Whew, I feel like that took so long. Okay, now that we know how much we actually spent, let's have a look and see how much is it in percentage according to our income. But before I do that, I'm just going to calculate the actual total amount that we spent. So 12,396 plus 299. Okay, so we spent 66,664. Okay, and how much was that as a percentage? So we should have remaining. So if I go 77 minus 66664, 10,336 Rand. Okay, so household is 16% of the income went to household. Utilities is 1.4%. Okay, and then food is 4.7%. And then debt is 18%. And then health and insurance is 4.4%. And then transportation is 2.9%. And then business, is 4.5%. And entertainment is 5.8%. Well, 5.7, sorry. I'm rounding up, gosh. And then the savings is 13%. And then investments, this one obviously needs to go up because it's a big goal of ours. is 1.9%. I'm not happy with that. Beauty, 0.5%. That's fine. Miscellaneous is 0.5 as well. Giving is 3.1. Scala is 8%. And bank charges is 0.8. All right, so as you can see, that is how much we have spent for the month of May. These were the high expenses. So it was household and it was savings and then debt. These were the very high ones. It makes sense why it's high, but also I want to get rid of this one. This one needs to go and this one needs to come up. The reason why entertainment is also high is because of the TV we bought, but it won't usually on the 1% as well. Health and insurance 4%, that's fine. 4% of our income goes to food. That's also fine, understandable, because obviously we have to eat. We make money from our business, so this one is also fine. So 4% health and insurance is a priority, and also food. The rest should be on 1% anyway. So when you do your budget and you have a look and you see that you're spending like 4% on or 5% of your income on things that are not a priority to you, that's when you can decide on what is your priority and what you want to challenge yourself with for the coming month, for the month of June, which obviously I'll be back to do another video with you. We're going to be looking at the month of June, and I'm excited for that. So before I go, I'm just going to have a look at the goals I set at the beginning of the month of May. Can you believe we're actually now moving to our last month of the quarter? And looking at this, I can already see some things that have, come to reality. But I do definitely have some work to do. I need to meditate on my vision board and focus in my last month. It's the last month of the quarter, and I really want to achieve my goals. So for May, the goals were high flyer, eat clean, less carbohydrate, teach Scala the Our Father prayer, buy vitamins, restructure my budget, and upload a video twice a week on YouTube. I don't know if I did upload a video twice a week on YouTube. I don't think so. So I'm not going to tick that one. I'm actually going to put a cross. Okay, so that one did not happen. Restructure my budget, yes I did. I showed you guys using my spreadsheet as well, and I did send out the spreadsheet to the ones who've already bought the spreadsheet. Buy vitamins, yes I did. Teach Scala, yes, finally. She doesn't know it off my head as yet, but she loves reading it, so it's gonna get there. Eat clean, less carbs. I did eat clean, but I didn't eat less carbs. So I don't know if I should tick or what must I do. Just to celebrate the small win of eating clean, I'll tick it. And high flyer, I did. Okay, so this is May. Out of the 6 goals, I achieved 5. And I'm going to set the ones for June. And then I will obviously be back very soon with the June goals and the June budget as well. I will see you on the next video. Comment if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't. I really do appreciate you all, and have a wonderful month of June.